Alrighty guys, I just went to the chiropractor, got myself an adjustment, and for the first time since Saturday, I am pain-free. I feel hopeful now. And the chiropractor said that if I was going to be staying in El Paso, he'd like to see me again for another treatment. And I said, how soon would you want to see me? He goes, tomorrow. I said, I'll stay for one more adjustment. So I'm on my way over to the border to pick up the girls, and I'm going to linger in El Paso one more day. And my chiropractor opens at 9 in the morning, and I'm going to get another adjustment, and then I'm going to start working my way toward Kentucky. They have a network of chiropractors that they kind of help each other out, refer each other. So they found me a chiropractor in Louisville, and I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I go through Louisville all the time, so I'll look up that chiropractor when I get into town. But Doc recommends I do regular chiropractic adjustments. The x-ray of my neck, he says, that's why you have your back pain. And he did some adjustments, and I had no more back pain. And I'm like, you don't have to tell me twice. Guess who's back in the truck? I stopped and got noodles, and we're gonna eat our noodles, and then we're gonna look up an Airbnb so that I don't have to be cooped up in the truck, and so that I can grab my chiropractor adjustment in the morning. But noodles first. Come on, girls. Girls, let's go outside. Come on. You guys have your own fenced yard. Yeah, I'm not going up them steps. Out the front door and in the garage door, and Squirt's still at the front door waiting for me. Squirt? Squirt? Hi. Let's get your stuff out of your puppy bag. I'm at the chiropractor for one more visit, and then I'm going to attempt to get back to Kentucky. We're coming to you live from Alamogordo, New Mexico. Stop. All right, just a minute. We have stopped at a place with the billboards that boast the world's largest pistachio, and in an effort to take it easy on my back and to get out and stretch more, we're going to get out and stretch more. This place here, this part, is a vineyard. Hungry making smells coming out of this window. Alrighty folks, for the truck we've got barbecue roasted pistachios, we have pistachio brittle, pistachio butter, we have watermelon chamoy slices, pup cup for the pups to share, and I'm over 55 years old and this is the first time I've had pistachio ice cream. What's wrong with me? This stuff is good. I am happy to report that I was able to sleep the night without any medical intervention here in Vegas, Texas. That is so good to not... There's nothing like being pain-free. I'm in Vegas, Texas, as I just mentioned. Still working my way back to Kentucky. I just got a text from a friend of mine in Ohio, Miss Tiffany, you know who you are. She sent me a video of the tornado that went through the campground where she was staying. And it's like 99% devastation. Her camper was the only one that didn't get touched by the tornado. And I'm like, oh my goodness. She did a 360 video of the devastation. That's just wicked. That's just awful. So I'll be thinking about you, Miss Tiffany, and I hope everything's okay. As for us and the girls, where's my girls? There they are. Score's cold. She's trying to lay in the sun. We're just gonna take our time. I'm in no hurry. I'm not under any obligation, and I'm trying not to stress my back out any more than I have to. And we're just gonna take our time. This is nice, taking our time. Soon I'll be wanting to get back to work, but right now I need to rest. Alright, that's the update for now, and I'll catch you guys on down the road. Thank you. Alright, the lady in there said that I can bring the girls in to the museum because my truck doesn't have air conditioning, and so I'm going to take the girls in and we're going to go see what this Devil's Rope Museum is all about. Alrighty, so I found out that the name Devil's Rope, the phrase was coined by the Native American Indians because when the ranchers came out here in the 18 whatevers, they put up barbed wire, and the Indians called it Devil's Rope because it would cut you, it would cut the livestock, and so that's where the term Devil's Rope came from, was the Indians. But it's their way of saying barbed wire. So the lady at the Devil's Rope Museum said that the Wine Knot Cafe would be a good place to eat. So I drove down here. Not hard to find in a tiny town. I placed my order to go because I don't want to leave the girls alone too long. But as I was walking out, a customer says, the chicken fried steak is pretty good. So I ordered the chicken fried steak. And they said it'd take about 10 minutes. And so I'm going to wait with the girls until the food is done. And then I'll sit with the girls and eat. So the Wine Knot, what's it called? The Wine Knot Ranch Cafe. What? Yes, you can have some chicken fried steak. My little demandy Andy. Yes, ma'am. Oh, and did I mention we are in McLean, Texas? Sorry, I don't think I mentioned that earlier. Alrighty guys, the girls and I are at Devil's Den, and we're gonna go see what this Devil's Den is all about. It's in Arkansas. Devil's Den State Park, actually. Greetings from Lebanon, Missouri. So I have belatedly figured out, stop baby girl, that the only way I can get Taco John's to put my potato olays with sour cream and nacho cheese in a dish is to order the super and then hold the meat, hold the beans, hold the tomatoes, which tomatoes are gross anyway. But we're having lunch or dinner, depending on what time zone you're in. But technically, I have got to take my 30-minute break. I'm 15 minutes shy of being able to get to my destination without having to take a break. So I thought, I'll just go ahead and take one now. I am, let me look, 4 hours, 54 minutes from my destination. And I'll tell you more tomorrow. Alrighty guys, it's official. I have made my last truck payment on Big Girl. She is paid off. Yay! Alrighty folks, I'm in Shelbyville, Kentucky, at the dealership, dropping Big Girl off to have him look at the heat and the air thingy. Y'all, if I have to max out my credit card, I want them to fix it. This is my rental, and I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. I knew I'd need a rental because they're gonna need my truck for several days, because if it's the actuator door, obviously they're gonna have to tear the dash apart. I already knew that was coming, so that's a one-day project, just taking the dash apart, and then another day, and then if they have to order parts in. So I have no idea how long I'm gonna be without my truck, so I got me a rental because there ain't no way I'm gonna be without transportation that long. So the girls and I are going to look up some breakfast, and then my lovely chiropractor in El Paso gave me a referral of a couple of chiropractors, well, several chiropractors, one in Louisville, and so that's my next stop, is to after breakfast stop at the chiropractor in Louisville, because I can feel the twinge of pain. I can feel it, and I'm like, yep, got to get to chiropractor. So that's the update for now. I have no idea how long all of this is going to take, but we'll see you later, guys. Super big shout out to my new chiropractor in the Louisville area. He actually skipped his lunch hour to see me and treat me so that I wouldn't have to linger and wait for him to reopen at 2, I think. And excellent adjustment. I learned a lot. I feel incredibly much better, and I told him I would give him a shout out. I said I'm gonna blow him up on social media, and he's gonna be on my YouTube channel too. And he said thank you for recommending. He's even gonna see me again tomorrow on his day off, because of me not being available for regular visits, because I travel for work. And so he's going to make himself available on his day off for me, and then I'm going to see him for the rest of the week also. So on the road to recovery, I learned a lot about why I'm in pain. So I drove up to Louisville for my chiropractor appointment this morning, and I'm like, yeah, I need to get something out of my truck. So I come over to the dealership to get something out of my truck. Well, I wanted to get my dash cam because I feel naked driving around without it. The traffic is crazy. People are crazy. What's that song? Oh my God, people are crazy and God is good. Something like that. Anyway, so I come over to the dealership to get something out of my truck, and he's like, yeah, they're working on it now. So I walk over there, and Big Girl's kind of sitting weird, and I'm like, so I get closer, and I can see they've got the front tires off of the ground, off of the truck, and the disc brake, the drum, the wheel sitting on the ground. So she's like this. So I walk over there, and they're like, yeah, she needs to get something out of her truck. So I grabbed it, and so I went to talk to the mechanic real quick. He goes, we just about got it done. About another hour, and we'll be up and running. I went, oh? He goes, yeah. I said, well, what was wrong with it? He said, the injector pump. And I went, what? He goes, yeah, I'm replacing the injector pump, and I'm processing. I said, how does the injector pump influence my heat and my air? He goes, oh, no, we haven't even gotten to that. He says, I'm sorry. He says, no, this was a recall on your injector pump. And I'm like, oh, okay, because here I am. I'm trying to process, how does an injector pump affect my heat, my air conditioning? So, yeah, I was having a moment. Now we're going to have a burrito. Stopped at McDonald's so I could get some coffee and breakfast, and then I'm meeting a friend for lunch, and chiropractor wants to see me again tomorrow and Friday. I'm feeling much better, guys. I know last night I was talking to someone. Well, I went to the Memorial of Christ last night, and after the memorial, This one guy was going, oh, my back is killing me. And somebody asked him if he goes to the chiropractor. He goes, not if I can help it. And I said, yeah. And I happened to be hearing, so, I had to interject myself into the conversation because I'm good at that. And I said, yeah, well, my chiropractor saved my bacon. That's all I have to say about it. Okay, breakfast burritos, and then we're going to go see what kind of trouble we can get into today.